Our victim is a white male, 23 years old. His name is Eric Anderson. Mr. Anderson's originally from Texas. He was here going to Chattahoochee Valley Community College. He moved here to go to that school because some of his friends had moved here previously that he had grown up with in Texas and had moved here due to some family issues. So Mr. Anderson has been in our county for a little over a year, and he was found yesterday deceased in his residence there at 150 Avalon Circle. At this time, the investigation is still ongoing. It's definitely manner of death is homicide, and we are following up on some leads. We don't have an offender at this point, but we do have some people of interest that we are trying to track down and get some interviews and some information. Several items have been taken from the residence, and we are currently trying to track some of those items as well. As you may well think, that we're in touch with our pawn shops and other places that people sell property. So we still have a lot of stones to uncover, but we are on the right path. We know who his closest friends are. Some of them have been very helpful to us right now in this investigation, and of course we are in constant contact with his parents, and they are on their way here of their son back to Texas when the state is through with it today. It was sent for a post this morning or yesterday afternoon. The post was today. I have not gotten the official results of the post, so I think that potentially had came in right as we were walking into the press conference today. I saw the investigator that I believe was at the autopsy. Is there any questions right now on that case?
The autopsy was done where? In
Montgomery.
In Montgomery.
Yes, sir.
And what does it appear to be the preliminary cause of death without stating?
Well,
it appears to be.
It's hard in this case to tell you the injuries without giving too much information, Ben, and I appreciate the question, but you will find out later that if I say too much about his injuries at this point, when we don't have someone in custody, I don't want to release that type of information. So as much as I would love to give that to you, we're going to have to keep that still to a little bit to our chest right now.
You had mentioned yesterday that this person was found inside the door. I was just wondering if he may have been suffered some type of infliction as he answered the door or something.
No, I said the people that found him stepped just inside the door.
And
he was visible from the front door.
But he wasn't close.
But he wasn't. Okay. He wasn't very close to the front door.
Okay.
So he was on in the residence, but was visible from the front door. If you stepped in the front door, you would have definitely seen him.
So whoever did it was already in the house for some reason or another, I would.
Well, I mean, certainly that's an option. They definitely could have been there for some other reason. We're not ruling anything out at this point, but we feel like that we have some some good things going in this case, some good leads that we're following up, and hopefully in the next few days we will have developed a suspect and tracked him down. He had come by and had tried to call for several days with no attempt to, or no reaching him, couldn't get him, and spoke to his mother. His mother gave him the number to the landlord, and the landlord met him there and opened the door. And that's when they called us. We're thinking that it was probably around the 18th.
That the murder happened?
Yes, ma'am. So 3 or 4 days, and we have not received anything official from the autopsy that would help us get that timeline down. But that's what, right now, that's what I'm looking at. Any other questions? Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.